So many times we are saying horrible things to ourselves in almost every situation. Even when great things are happening, we tend to downplay it in our own minds with our own inner thoughts. Well, when we do that, we're serving our thoughts and we're bowing to them in a sense. Picture that. We're humbling ourselves before a bunch of very negative thoughts. What we want to do instead is turn the tables and make our thoughts serve us. Keep watching and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Hi, my name is Shawn Sommerkamp and this is Motivationeer Christian Coaching. Okay, when I talk about making sure that our thoughts serve us, that means we want to choose thoughts that ultimately propel us to where we want to go. Now, yes, sometimes we're in such a negative state, we probably do want to go right down into the ground. That was more dark than I thought. We probably want to go, head first, do a face plant because we're feeling so bad. I'm not saying even those times are wrong. We can let our negative thinking take us there if we want. It's not a good or a bad. It's only, hey, this is the outcome. I do think most of us, though, want a greater outcome than the one that we're in now. And that means really taking the time to understand what we're telling ourselves so we can choose a thought that's going to help get us there. Now, I don't mean the power of positive thinking. If you've watched any of this channel, I think that's a bunch of hooey with an asterisk. I can't get into it right now, but I do think Norman Vincent Peale wrote a great book. Everyone will be better reading that book, but that's not what power of positive thinking has become in our society today. It's more like just telling us things to puff up our ego, and even if it's a lie. What we want to do in making our thoughts serve us is first understand what it is that we're telling ourselves that's not serving us well. Those thoughts create emotion in us. They create feeling. They create despair, discouragement, sadness. They create, a longing for something more. What we want to do then to understand our thoughts is to ask that question, which I've talked about on this channel. What am I telling myself right now that's making me feel this way? And then understand all the things that you're telling to yourself. I did a video a while ago now called There Are 5 Ways to Look at Everything. That is a technique to make our thoughts serve us, where we write out the 5 possible different scenarios that could explain what's going on, and then choosing the one that best serves us. When we look at our own inner thoughts from the perspective that they work for us or against us, it gives us more of the energy, the motivation to get better at managing them, to get better at knowing what we're telling ourselves. This, after all, is emotional intelligence. And if you've gained anything from this channel, emotional intelligence is one of the top 3 scientifically proven factors of career success. So be mindful of our thoughts. Make sure that they're serving us well. Whatever it is that we want to achieve, whatever the outcome is, how well does our thought line up to that? Let's say we're the owner of a business and we want the business to flourish. Thinking, wow, this business is going to fail at any moment. We're almost running out of funding. We're never going to overcome this hurdle. Those thoughts are not serving what you ultimately want. I want a business that's growing. So we choose a thought that better serves that example. Let's say, hey, we've got some risks. I'm going to identify those risks, create a mitigation strategy, and then we're going to go to the next level. Way better than saying, the things that I'm facing are insurmountable. We're probably going to fail. Okay? Be mindful of your thinking. It does lead to an increased emotional intelligence, which leads to an increased or accelerated career growth. And then pick the one that's going to serve you best. Always remembering truth triumphs over feeling. Pick the thought that's true, that's going to work for you. Don't just pick any old thought. And then that thought will serve you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for 2 new videos each week. Tell me in the comments below about your career situation, and I'll make a video for you with a shout out. You can also become a member at Motivationeer.com. Your career is not just a way to make a living, it's a way to transform the world.